It is time for the main event.
All right, everybody. Today we are going to work on creating a custom smart plan. So in some of the previous videos, we've talked about doing the marketing profile, using Keller Williams pre-made smart plans, and even adding our contacts to a smart plan. Here's the opportunity to create a new custom one for you and your business. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on Smart Plans. And when we do that, it's going to bring us into the Smart Plan library. We can look at all the ones that we have running already, or we can do create. And when we hit create, it's going to open us up a window that asks us to name it. So I'm going to call this one the test for YouTube. And when we get started, as of right now in early April, the only two options that we have are basic contact smart plans that are triggered by a manual ad. So down the line, there'll be some more options, but right now that's what we got. So we hit apply, and it's going to take us into a new window that allows us to build out our own smart plan. So if you look on the top left, you're going to see what the title is, whatever you called it. The top center is going to be a summary of how many days, how many steps, and how many touches. The default is that it's on, and this allows us to actually add people to it and save it. So what happens is our trigger event always is it's a contact that gets manually added to one of these smart plans. And then we have the option to add what task we want to do. So what this means is as soon as someone is added, we want to do something. So the first thing I would want to do is make a call. So we're going to drop in there the widget that says make a call. And we get the opportunity to name this task, which we can just call it make a call or something simple. We can say what we want to do. So call them and welcome to our database. Then if we want to add a link or something in there to remind, and how many days we want to do it. So maybe we want to do it one day after they get added. Then we can check that off, save it, and then move on. So next, maybe we want to delay. So we're going to drop a delay in there. And when we drop the delay in there, we're going to determine how many days we want to wait before we do something else. So maybe now we want to wait a week. And then after a week, we want to send them a text or create a task or send them an email. Now I'm going to pick create a task. When we click create a task, we figure out what we want to do. Is it a touch or just something that we do in our world? So maybe that task is send them a handwritten note. Send them a note welcoming them to our database. Again, we can say how many days we get to do it, and then we can move on. You can keep adding all these different tasks, as many as you want, and then when you're done, you have the option to either restart it. So if you want to start this over from the beginning again, you can, or you just hit save. And when you hit save, this is going to create that smart plan and make it something that's actually live for you that you can work on. So now if you go back to Smart Plans, you're going to see in your Smart Plans, we now have 11 instead of 10. So when I go to 11, we have the test for YouTube. It lasts 8 days. There's 2 touches in it, and it is activated. And when we start adding contacts, you'll see that number here. Hope this helped you to create your own custom smart plan for lead gen and follow-up in your business. Make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos.